the IDeA program ensures that cutting-edge biomedical research is taking place in every state in the union. It helps schools, it helps students become exposed to being able to do biomedical research. And what we hear over and over again when we go to IDeA states is that they didn't have any idea that they could do biomedical research. It wasn't something they knew about until they started working in the INBRE networks.
It impacts each of the states in a little different way. It increases the workforce in the state. It improves the quality of the universities in the state. It broadens the knowledge of the scientific process for all the people in the state. It provides diversity to the entire health agenda of the NIH, and it provides research in those areas for that state. So it helps to treat the health of those patients.
And that's why IDeA funding is so critical to assure that research infrastructure is developed in these states that again can focus on regional health problems. When there is a new coal miner's pneumoconiosis, that research question they ask in West Virginia, that is high on our list, as it should be.
I've been really grateful for the funding that K-INBRE provided for me to start my own research program here at Wichita State. It's a dream job. I get to do the research I want to do. I get to live close to people I love because I'm a Wichita native. So what better place to work than at Wichita State University, where I can do research with really talented colleagues. And I hope that K-INBRE is able to provide that for other Kansans.
INBRE's impacted me in many different levels. Me personally, in that it helps support my research program, but indirectly it helps support students in the lab. Montana State University is a Tier 1 research institution, but it's a really small one. So we don't have a lot of the resources that some of these marquee institutions might have. And INBRE, COBRE, these kinds of programs give additional support to research active investigators like myself that help train undergraduates, graduates, and postdoctoral fellows.
One outcome is that we might learn something about how to bioengineer new proteins for different applications. And so many things that are relevant to us as humans, and people here in the state of Kansas are tackling these questions.
I can tell you for the state of West Virginia, there are projects that have impacted individuals that would not have been done without CTR funding.
Having biomedical research going on in universities throughout the state brings talent into the biotech sector, and not just brings talent into that sector, but it brings all the ideas and all the discoveries into biotech in the state and allows the creation of new ventures, new companies.
Well, there was an evaluation by the National Academy of Sciences about the IDeA program, and they cited the excellence of the program and how effective it's been at moving these institutions and these states forward.
I like the thrill of discovery. We find that every answer that we get leads to more questions. So this work will go forever, I hope.
I think the rest of the country actually has a lot to learn from what goes on in the IDeA states in terms of making research better and more efficient.
The most exciting part of my job is working with students who I recognize immediately have talent beyond anything that I could ever bring to the question. And it's just a matter of giving them some fundamentals and some tools and a push in the right direction, and they take it from there.
And you never know when it's right around the corner, but certainly the advances that have recently been made with mechanisms of cancer and some of the immunologic treatments for cancer, I think, is another illustration just how far biomedical research has come.
People I've run across in the IDeA program are the best people I've met in my life. I love the IDeA community, and I love working with these people.